Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Kirby's Air Ride, or at least the city trial portion of it. Don't know if I'm going to show off the other two modes. They aren't really terribly impressive. City trial mode is a decent bit of fun. Oh boy, how to explain this to work. First things first, set up the game mode. We want to have 6 minutes since that's the max. At the end of the 7 minutes, there'll be a random stadium, and whoever wins the stadium is who wins the match itself. Turn these computers up so they don't just roll over and die. Get a color I like, and let's get this going. I'll try to explain everything as we go. Let's see, Kirby's Air Ride. It is an old GameCube game. Came out in 2003, I think, actually. And it is, well, it kind of didn't do that well because most people were thinking it would be a Kirby version of Mario Kart Double Dash, and it's not. Not at all. It is also a very, very simple game to play. You could play this one-handed. You have a control stick which steers, and then the only other control of note is the A button, which will allow you to stop and... Is that what I want? That is what I want. The A button, which will allow you to stop and then, like, drift and turn, and you get a boost while you're drifting. The left and right shoulder buttons also do that. The only other control of note is you can use the C stick to turn the camera angle, which I don't really do terribly often. As you've probably guessed, this is for the most part a racing game, though I'm not currently doing the racing mode. And how it works is, in city trial mode anyway, you would run around the city here collecting power-ups to make your air ride better. The ride you start off with is called the Compact Star. Kind of terrible. It turns okay, but it's slow, bad acceleration, so overall not really a good one. What I have currently is one of my favorites, the Jet Star. Its entire thing is when you go off a jump like that, you get a speed boost, which... Yay, speed boost. Oh hey, another Jet Star. There are a number of stars, which I don't know how many episodes of this I'm going to do, if it's just going to be this one, or if I'm going to do more than one, or whatever, but I will try to at least explain every one I see. Let's see, City Trial Mode itself, there are 3 boxes that fall, which I don't see any right now, but there are green, blue, and red. Green boxes hold mainly food, I believe, and the miscellaneous power-ups, like that cannon I had earlier, and stuff like that. Blue boxes will hold... Oh, maybe it's blue boxes that hold food. Blue boxes will hold food and the air ride upgrades, like that boost, I think it was I just picked up. And red boxes will hold one of 2 things. Either a copy ability, like Bomb there, which... No, run away from Bomb. There is a... God damn, that is a big bomb. There's a top speed in here I want. Top speed is nice. But the red boxes will hold either a copy ability or a part of a legendary machine. There are 2 legendary machines in the game. There is the Dragoon, which you might have seen in Kirby, or not Kirby, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and there's also the Hydra. I'll probably explain more about them later. As for various air rides, there was one I passed over here. Let me get another look at it so I can explain it. This here is the Dark Star. The Dark Star is one of the more rounded air rides in the game. It's decent speed, good acceleration, good turning. I think it also has a little damage boost as well. It's a very nice rounded star. Pretty nice. Ooh, there's a crate underground. A crate underground means it is a red crate, and that it has a part of a legendary machine, or at least underneath the forest. And that is a piece of the Dragoon. Also in air ride mode, you can turn on events, like this event here, which are good grammar, which is the rail stations burning out of control. The rail stations connect... Oh, I got a power down. The rail stations connect various outside parts of the map and allow for fast travel between them as you just hop on the rails and head on over. There's a red box. Maybe I can get a... Nope, I want to get a piece of the Dragoon. Let me... This game does not want me to do stuff. It doesn't want me to have a legendary machine. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Collect all 3 pieces and you get the Dragoon. What else is there? You know, I'll explain the Dragoon when I get it, because at this rate, it's very likely for me to get it. Areas that the legendary machines will spawn in, there's underneath the forest there is on that... I'm going to call that thing double-decker, because that's from It reminds me of Double Decker from Mario Kart. There are, yeah, I've shown off the forest. You can see the volcano there, but there's a little more to the volcano that I should go and show off because you might not see it otherwise. Well, you won't see it otherwise since it's underground. But if you head up here to the top and then hop on this rail, it'll take you inside the volcano where there is an ice cave, and I did not want to land on that. Land on that or go into the top of the volcano, and it will shoot you up there where you can see the entire map. There was a red crate down there. I'm probably not going to get back in time. But I want that red crate because it might have a Dragoon heart. Thank you, game. It's not going to be there anymore. I know it. Oh, wow. It's still... Okay, fine. One more try. This game does not want me to have whatever's in that crate. And it is still there. And is it? It is! It is the last piece of the Dragoon. The Dragoon is... Well, it's a legendary machine, which first off means it is really freaking fast. It is really freaking powerful. And because it's a Dragoon, it flies like a phoenix. It just... Yeah, you don't even have to land anymore at this point. Well, I'm gonna land because I want more power-ups, but yeah. If you get the Dragoon, you are basically guaranteed to win whatever stadium you get at the end. There is another legendary machine. I'm going to do at least one more game. I don't know if I'll get it in that one more game. It's doubtful, but I'll try. And that is the Hydra. The Hydra works different. There are 2 stars in this game, the Hydra and another one called the Bulk Star, I believe. I don't think we've seen it. But neither of them actually accelerate default on their own like everything else does. To get them to move, you have to charge them up to full, and then they will use up that charge to move forward. That was Plasma there. It works the same as every other Kirby game. You charge it up by moving the control stick, and then you can fight her out. This here is another event, and quite honestly, one of the more annoying ones. It's just a dense fog, makes it hard to see, so be careful. Oh, right there is another type of star. There are 3 wheeled stars. The wheelie bike, the wheelie scooter, and the Rex wheelie. Wheelie bike is just the standard, like that partner in Kirby Superstar if you use the wheelie power and turn him into a partner. Wheelie scooter is just a little moped wheelie bike thing which moves. It doesn't move very fast, but oh wow. That there was a temporary maximum boost power up, so going really freaking fast, but we're timed out. And then the final wheel bike is the Rex wheelie, which is basically just a cruiser bike. And I did terrible upgrade-wise, but I have the Dragoon, so that's good. The Rex wheelie is up there in the upper right if you wonder what that looked like, and those 2 in the lower side are both wagon stars. They have good stats all around, but they cannot charge up, which is their only downside. And we have a straight-up drag race. I wonder who's going to win. Well, this should be easy. Drag races are one type of event. There are drag races, there are single races, which single races just take the races out of air ride and... Oh wow, I took a decent bit of damage there. Just take the races out of air ride and put you on 1 lap race with them. They're kind of boring, to be honest. Aside from that, there are melees, which are just put you and the other 3 Kirbys in an arena with a bunch of random enemies, and whoever kills the most wins. Okay, let's start. I won by over a second. That's not bad. Beyond that, there is... Oh, what else? Destruction Derby. You and the other Kirbys are thrown into arena. Whoever kills the most other Kirbys wins. There's a few jumping mini games. A high jump, a long jump, a dartboard-ish mini game. And lastly, there is a versus DDD mode. DDD rides around on a gigantic wheelie bike and... Oh, I missed that. Rides around on a gigantic wheelie bike and has a big hammer, and he's really freaking hard to kill. You know what? I'll show off the wheelie scooter. Why not? Like I said, basically like a moped wheelie bike. It's slow, but it turns pretty well. It's got a fast charge up, so it's not terrible. That star right there is the, oh, what's it called? Formula star? Turns like, it has terrible turning, terrible acceleration, but if it gets up to speed, it goes. This here is the Rocket Star. Takes a little bit to get up to speed, or it's a little slower than the other stars, like below average stats, but if you get it up to a full charge, it just goes off like a rocket. Appropriate enough. Oh boy. Let's see, the power-ups. I haven't talked about the power-ups. They're mostly self-explanatory. Defense up, attack up, stuff like that. And all power-up, all boxes contain the same power-up. Defense! Oh, I'm gonna have a tank. I'm going to have a tank moped. That's how this is gonna work. What else am I forgetting to explain? Oh, you can rotate the control stick side to side, and that'll get Kirby to spin on the bike, or spin on the star he's on, and it'll go, or it'll cause damage around, which is nice for hurting boxes, your enemies, etc. With the tornado power-up, that'll make you automatically do a tornado without hitting A to activate it. A does everything in this game. A and the shoulder buttons do everything. You saw the, oh hey, new power-up. You saw the wheel power-up there. You've already seen the bomb power-up. The wheel power-up is just Kirby turns into a wheel. Nothing more to say about it. There are 3 destructible things on the side of the volcano. One of them leads into the ice cave. The other 2 lead to power-up area that may contain fake power-ups. Nothing too special about that. Top speed is self-explanatory. Defense was self-explanatory. Offense, same. Charge. Charges the batteries, which I don't know if they make you charge up more or go further when you charge, but it does something like that. Or charge up faster, one of those things. Boost, I have no clue. Weight makes you heavier. Glide makes you fly better. Turn makes you turn better. It's kind of hard to balance it after a point to make sure you don't just go out of control. And nothing. And do you have something? I don't want the Dragoon again. I don't need to get the Dragoon 2 games in a row. It's the spawn locations of the parts are more standardized in shorter games, but I still prefer playing longer games just because it's more fun. I saw the normal wheelie bike up top if you looked, which, I don't know, it wasn't on screen very long. I might want to switch out this bike though. I don't really like using the wheelie scooter all that much. I mean, it has a lot of defense right now. I don't know off the top of my head. I can pause and check. If you play long enough, you unlock, like, also like in Brawl, how it has the challenge things. You unlock the challenge things, you see more, and as you unlock some, you unlock stuff in game, which I think I've used an action replay to unlock all of them for Air Ride, maybe? I think I unlocked all of them in City Trial legit, or at least everything in City Trial that mattered. Ooh, and that is another part down here, which, let's see if I can get over there without getting myself launched up. Where am I? Where? Here I am. All the rail stations are burning again. Gee, give me stuff I've already seen. You know what? I'm just going to get the Dragoon again. I mean, I don't really need to do anything else. I'd like to show off the Hydra. The Hydra is pretty cool, but if it's not going to... Wow, that was... I never have this kind of luck in this game. Let's avoid the rail stations because they hurt. Oh, crap. Well then! Ow, pain, pain. Oh, wow. That almost killed me. That almost killed me. That is... Oh, I almost thought I got caught on another rail. That would have been terrible. Get your Dragoon almost only to die with it. Food pickups will obviously heal your health bar, which is on the right side. So be careful not to die. There's also a speedometer down in the lower right, but I don't really... It's just good for knowing how fast you're going relative to everything else. Oh, I got a defense down. You know what? It doesn't really matter because I have so much defense right now. It's kind of... Contain a piece of the Hydra? I'd like to at least show off what the Hydra looks like. Oh, well, I guess not. And... That was a boost, and the defense down. Nothing too important there. Let's see, other events there is Dynablade from Kirby Superstar will come down. You can hit, I think it's a girl, so hit her in the head to make her drop power-ups. Tax the Thief will appear, and you can hit him to steal power-ups from him. Yes, stealing from a thief, how appropriate. There is a mysterious pillar that will appear that you can beat the crap out of to get some power-ups. There is is an auto spin power-up, which is not terrible. There is... oh, what else is there? There is a UFO that will appear, which you can get on top of and get power-ups from. There is an air ride formation which will come through, which just has a ton of flying air rides, which you can grab one from if you're better. And if that stadium prediction is right, this is going to be a joke for me. There is... oh, I want that top speed. I just flew right over that top speed. Come on. Get the top speed. I don't need to... oh, another thing I keep forgetting to mention. If you're holding down the drift button and you hold forward, you will scooch forward. So, like if on the... I mentioned earlier, the Dragoon... not the Dragoon, the Hydra and the Bulk Star, and if you don't have a charge yet, you can just kind of loft forward while building up that charge. So, not a terrible thing to know. Really simple game, like I said. I wasted enough time in the city trial mode, though, that I felt I've got my money's worth. Oh, and we can destroy the star to get power-ups, but I won't be able to collect any. Ah, I lied. I collected one. This game. This freaking game. Oh, wow, that is a lot of defense. Everybody has defense. And we are doing high jump, which is A, a really plain minigame. B, a really easy minigame now that I have the Dragoon. You just go off and you hold back to go as high as possible. I have already gone 10 times further than any of them. Can I go for 3 times? 3 times further. 4 times? I think I can make 4 times. Okay, yeah. 4 times more. And I don't care anymore. There's another minigame which is long jump. The Dragoon is really good for that one too, if you didn't guess. And there are 2 tries on this. I'm not going to bother. I already have the highest score by far. The little green arrows on the ground there, you can drift over, or if you're on a bike, just drive over to get a speed boost, which is kind of nice. But I think that's enough for now. That was 2 show-offs of Air Ride. It's been a while since I've been around. I'm going to try to get back into doing recordings. Fortunately, the only thing I have free to me that I'd be willing to record is Kirby, and more Kirby. And between this and me just finishing off 64, like however long ago that was now, I don't want to go right into another Kirby game. So I'll see you guys next time with something that is preferably not Kirby. Later.